Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Chicago, huh? I got to be honest, before we started digging into this stuff, all I really pictured was, like, deep dish pizza and maybe the bean, that shiny bean sculpture thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's first impression, right? The food and the touristy stuff.
But wow, man, after looking through all this research, whoa. Chicago's got a story. It's got some serious history, some big-time challenges.
Oh, yeah. It's a city that's constantly changing, constantly reinventing itself.
And the stuff we found, it's just crazy. Like, did you know that, like, half of all the rail freight in the whole U.S. goes through Chicago?
It's a massive hub, yeah. We'll definitely get to that.
And the Great Chicago Fire. I mean, devastating. Most cities wouldn't come back from that. Chicago did.
Morning came back, I'd say. It redefined itself.
And then there's this whole debt situation. The numbers are eye-popping, to say the least. But hey, stick with us, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're going to peel back the layers of Chicago, see what makes this city tick.
We're going to go deep.
Deep dive style, baby. All right, so let's rewind the clock. Way, way back, like 1830 Chicago. Think tiny outpost on Lake Michigan. But even then, its location was like gold.
Oh, yeah, even back then. You got to remember, this is pre-railroad America. Waterways were the main highways. In Chicago, boom, right on the Great Lakes. Instant connection to the East Coast.
Yeah. Plus, they built that Illinois and Michigan Canal, hooked it up to the Mississippi River.
Right. Straight to the heartland and then down to the Gulf of Mexico. They basically had the whole country at their fingertips.
So Chicago, like, destined for greatness, basically.
Built into its DNA, yeah.
And then, wham, the railroads show up.
Boom, yeah.
Yeah.
Like throwing gasoline on a fire.
The city explodes, right? People pouring in, goods flowing out.
Absolutely. Chicago becomes the link between East and West, the nation's crossroads. It's an incredible boom time, but there's a flip side to every coin, right?
Yeah, that rapid growth. It kind of set the stage for, well, a tragedy, really. The Great Chicago Fire.
1871, a date etched in the city's memory.
Dude, reading about it, it's just, like, your heart sinks, A third of the city just gone, poof. 100,000 people homeless.
Unthinkable, really.
Well, imagine that happening today, right?
Well, the immediate impact was pure devastation, right? Lives lost, livelihoods shattered, like starting from zero. But the thing about Chicago, it's a city that, well, it doesn't break easily.
Yeah, they had this, like, grit, this determination to rebuild.
More than rebuild, they wanted to reimagine. They implemented stricter building codes, embraced new architectural trends, like really leaned into the future.
You could almost say the fire, in a weird way, made Chicago stronger, gave it a new identity.
Absolutely, shaped its character. All right, fast forward to today, you see that spirit reflected in its people. It's an incredibly diverse city. Like, just look at the numbers.
Yeah, we've got some stats here, about a third white, about 28% black.
And a huge mix of Hispanic, Asian, multiracial communities. It's a melting pot in the true sense of the word.
I mean, walking down the street, you hear a dozen languages. It's like a global party.
That diversity, it feeds into the economy, too.
Yeah, because when people think Chicago, they think, like, Wall Street,
Finance, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a major industry, but, manufacturing is still a giant here.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. Steel, food processing, machinery, you name it. And then, of course, you got the tech scene, which is booming. And don't forget transportation.
Oh, right. The trains? Like, I still can't get over that stat. 50% of U.S. rail freight going through Chicago. It's mind-blowing.
It's a testament to its strategic location, right? Then you add O'Hare Airport, one of the busiest in the world.
Yeah, yeah. Chicago's like the Grand Central Station of America.
And culturally, it's vibrant, too. The Art Institute, the symphony, the theater scene, it's all top-notch.
And the architecture. You've got the Willis Tower, of course, but I was reading about Frank Lloyd Wright. His style is all over the city.
The Prairie School, right. Those low horizontal lines, the organic materials. It's like bringing the prairie indoors.
It's so unique, and it kind of reflects the neighborhoods, too, right? Each one's got its own vibe, its own story.
Exactly. It's a city of neighborhoods, each with its own flavor.
Okay. So we got to address the elephant in the room, right? Debt.
Yeah. The financial situation in Chicago is, well, it's complex.
The numbers are pretty scary, honestly.
Currently, Chicago's carrying about $40 billion in debt. Now, when you break that down per taxpayer, it's over $43,000.
$43,000 per person. Oof.
It's a heavy burden for residents to carry, especially on top of all their other expenses. And it's not getting any easier.
Yeah, the city's population's actually been shrinking, right?
Right. People moving out for various reasons, higher housing costs, some job sectors shrinking.
So fewer people paying taxes, which makes that debt even harder to tackle.
It's a vicious cycle in a way.
So where does Chicago go from here? What's the next chapter?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. But, you know, Chicago has faced down tough times before.
Yeah. It's a city that knows how to adapt, how to fight back.
I'm optimistic, honestly. I think its spirit, its diversity, those are its strengths. Chicago's got potential.
Well, folks, there you have it. Our deep dive into Chicago. We've gone from its early days as a tiny trading post to this sprawling, complex metropolis. A city full of history, full of challenges, but also full of, well, heart.
A city that never stands still. It's always changing, evolving, surprising you.
So we got to ask you, what do you think? What solutions would you come up with for this debt problem? Or maybe, what part of Chicago's culture would you want to explore? Hit us up. Let us know.
Keep those brains working, folks.
Chicago's a city that always keeps you guessing. So keep learning, keep exploring.
Stay curious.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.